Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Houston Rockets. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Grant is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Pippen. And it's Armstrong in at point guard. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Shoots from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's McGrady. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Armstrong against Alston. 11 feet away. Rebound by Yao. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Goes back up. Cartwright using his tremendous length to grab the board. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Pippen. Grant trying to break free. Pippen, no luck. Now Yao. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And guys, it's just so difficult to stop Yao. His size and strength let him go right through that contact.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Yao brings the double team. Grant kicks to Jordan. Grant with a screen on McGrady. 6 to shoot. Jordan banked in off the glass.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. To the middle. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here's Pippen. Yao Ming missing his last shot. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
McGrady outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pippen with the steal. There's the drive. And then Pippen slams it in.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
1:16 left in the first quarter. Pass to Yao. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Pippen finds Williams. And here's Tucker. Outside Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Alston. Here's Battier. Finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Bulls trail by 5. Here's Pippen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Yao. Here's McGrady. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Inside, here's Purdue. That's good by the big man out of Vanderbilt, Will Purdue.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Houston on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Bulls trail by 3. Tracy McGrady is out there with Rafer Alston. Then it's Shane Battier. Then it's Scola. And it's Yao in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Drives to the hoop. Paxson with the steal. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Takes a shot at the elbow. Rebound by Yao. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They double team Yao. Pass to Alston. The kick out to Scola. Now Yao. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Yao's got 15 points.
And how about Ming just going to work? His guys are getting him the ball, and boy, is he rewarding them.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Cartwright comes in for Purdue, and B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Now, here's Tucker. Yao Ming missing his last shot. Driving to the basket. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tucker.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Battier outside. Houston moving the ball around and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Armstrong against Alston. Armstrong passes to Grant. Now here's Jordan. Good, nice job down low. Jordan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
And that one's good. Yao.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Armstrong against Alston. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, and right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Alston passes to Yao. Back to Alston. Three-pointer. Rebound, Grant.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Cartwright. Still scoreless. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Alston.
The drive is the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Cartwright against Yao. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
Paxson, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Armstrong passes to Pippen. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Grant. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Yao against Cartwright. Yao kicks to Alston. Yao draws the double. Here's Scola. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Oh, good work by Yao, spotting the open man. That isn't usually a big part of what he does.
For 3, Pippen. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Yao Ming really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. They've got Grant. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Cartwright, and it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
Alston passes to Yao. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Yao's got 21.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Over McGrady. A shot by Jordan, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yao draws the double. And it's Cartwright with the rebound. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocks it loose, pushing it up. Here's Scola. That falls. Great assist by Rafer Alston. Alston's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here is Alston. Scoreless thus far. Battier, the pass to Yao. And some nice passing there by Houston. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And sometimes it's impossible trying to contain Yao. He's so big and just slams misses in with ease.
Now, here's Pippen. Pass to Armstrong. Down low. Over Alston. And it's Armstrong missing. Rockets leading by 3. McGrady outside. Cartwright against Yao. And finished off by Yao.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Williams, he's checked in for Grant. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Pippen. To the paint. And then Pippen slams it in.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
And it's Houston's ball. McGrady kicks to Yao. The kick out to Scola. Sinks the three-pointer. Scola's got 8 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Williams. Here's Cartwright. He has yet to score. On top, Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Over McGrady. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Michael Jordan.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Now, here's Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Outside Williams. Pass to Cartwright. Over Alston. Cartwright gets the bucket. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Yao with it. And we've reached the end of the third. The Rockets on top. They're up by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Rockets leading by 5. Scola out there with Shane Battier. Then there's Yao. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Alston in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Out to Battier. Offensive rebound. And here's Tucker. Pass to Paxson. Now Purdue. Here's Williams. Guarded by Scola. Williams passes to Paxson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Yep, it counts. Yao's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
And good luck creating effective coverage against the 7'6" guy. I'm not sure Yao notices the D inside.
Here is Purdue. And it's Jordan atop the key. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now, here's Tucker. Yao Ming missing his last shot. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. McGrady against Jordan. McGrady kicks to Yao. And the layup's good off the glass. Yao's got 32 points.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Rockets leading by 7. The baseline J. And that's collected by Grant. Jordan against McGrady. And the Bulls with another miss. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. They double-team Yao. Lays it up and banks it in. Yao's got 34 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Now here's Jordan over Battier. The shot by Jordan, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
They double-team Yao. Battier for 3. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Scola. Traps in the tray.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now, here's Grant. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. Shot clock at 5. Cartwright. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Yao Ming. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Cartwright. 43 seconds left in the game. Yao, the pass to Alston. Yao against Cartwright. Yao, that's good. Yao's got 36.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Now, here is McGrady. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Yao inside, guarded by Paxson. Takes it from 10. That one's rebounded by McRae. There's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Good on both.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Yao Ming.